students, today I'll teach you the third problem regarding root locus. So this is our problem. This is our problem. K GSH is equal to K by S into S plus 2 plus S plus 4. So clearly you can see that we have 3 poles, 0, minus 2 and minus 4. So 1 plus GSHS is your characteristics equation, that is equal to K plus S into S plus 2 into S plus 4 is equal to 0. So S cube plus 6S square plus 8S plus K is equal to 0. This is the final characteristics equation. Now let's do the Routh-Hurwitz plot. So S cube, S square, S to the power 1, S to the power 0. Highest power of S is S cube and lowest power of S is S to the power 0. So 1, 8, 6 K. Now 48 minus K by 6, and here these two are 0, so this is 0. Now this will go like this. Okay, so 48 minus K by 6 is equal to 0. 48 minus K by 6, and again it is 0. And now it will go like this. This is K. Now for stability, all the roots of the first column should be greater than 0 for stability. So K greater than 0, 48 minus K by 6 greater than 0. So K, it means K less than 48. So condition of stability is K is greater than 0 but less than 48. Now you have to find out the j omega axis cutting points, for which you have to find out, you have to follow this equation, 6s square plus K is equal to 0. So if K is equal to 48, then 6s square plus 48 is equal to 0. So s equal to s square equal to minus 8, s equal to plus minus j to root 2. Plus minus j to root 2. So this you have got the two j omega axis cutting point, s equal to plus minus j to root 2. Now we will have to find out the breakaway point. So K, you know, minus within bracket s cube plus 6s square plus s, state is. So del K del S is minus 3s square minus 12s plus 8. So S has to, after solving 3s square plus 12s plus 8 is equal to 0. We have made del K del S is equal to 0. So 3s square plus 12s plus 8 equal to 0. So your S will have two results, minus 3.15 and minus 0.845. Which one is the breakaway point, that we will discuss later, for which you need to do del to K by del S square, that is equal to minus 6s minus 12. So you have to find out the angle of asymptote. Later we will work on it. Here later we will work on it. So we will have to find out the angle of asymptotes, that is 2K plus 1 into pi divided by pole minus 0. So pole is 3 poles minus 0 number of zeros. So 2K plus 1 into pi divided by 3 minus 0. So pi by 3, pi, 5 pi by 3. These are the angle of asymptotes. And coordinate of centroid equal to real values of poles minus real values of zeros minus pole minus 0. So minus 2 minus 4 minus 0 divided by 3 minus 0. So minus 6 by 3 is equal to minus 2. So you have got del K del S square value is minus 6s minus 12. Put this value minus 0.845 here. So it will be 5.07 minus 12, that is equal to minus 6.93, that is less than 0. So S equal to minus 0.845 maxima occurs. Maxima occurs. S equal to minus 0.845 maxima occurs. Maxima occurs. at s equal to minus 0.845. This point maximum occurs because del 2k del s square is less than 0. Maximum occurs because del 2k del s square is less than 0. So the maximum occurs. Now we have to find out the root locus plot. So you can easily say that minus 0.845 is the breakaway point because at this point maximum occurs. If we put minus 3.15 is equal to minus 3.15, so your del 2k del s square will be 18.9 minus 12, that is 6.9. It is greater than 0. So no maximum occurs because del 2k del s square is greater than 0, no maximum occurs. So 0, minus 2, minus 4. So minus 2. So if you consider minus 4, 2 poles at the right direction, okay? If you consider minus 2, 1 poles at the right direction. So in order to make the stability, this minus 4 will go to the left direction and minus 2 will go to the right direction, 0 will go to the left direction. Minus 4 will tend to move towards the left direction in order to make the system stable. Minus 2 will go to the right direction and 0 will go to the left direction. So you got this point, you are finding or you are observing that two real axis branches are meeting at a certain point. These two real axis branches are going in opposite direction. So these two real axis branches are meeting at a certain point. This point is minus 0.845. This is the breakaway point. So this is the breakaway point and this is the and starting from the breakaway point, two branches leave the real axis and cut the j omega axis at a point j 2 root 2 minus j 2 root 2. This is the breakaway point, lies between 0 and minus 2 because these two real axis branches are meeting at this point, and leaving the real axis, two branches automatically cuts the j omega axis at j 2 root 2 and minus j 2 root 2. So minus 0.845 is the breakaway point and this is your root locus plot. This is real axis sigma, this is imaginary axis j omega. This is your real axis sigma, this is your imaginary axis j omega. So this is your root locus problem number 3. It is solved. So the conclusion is minus 0.845 is the breakaway point and j omega axis cuts and the root locus branches that leaves the real axis from the breakaway point cuts the j omega axis. Root locus branches that leave the real axis from the starting from the breakaway point cut the j omega axis at the point j 2 root 2. I am repeating again. Our breakaway point is minus 845 because it is located between two real axis branches of 0 and minus 2 poles, and the root locus branches that leave the real axis and cut the j omega axis at a certain point, that is j 2 root 2 and minus j root 2 root 2. This is the j omega axis point. So remember, we have 3 poles and 2 j omega axis cutting point. This is cutting point 1 and this is cutting point 2. So this is your root locus problem number 3. Hope you have understood root locus from 3 problems. We have solved 3 problems regarding root locus. 3 problems are very easy and not at all very tough. So from next shortly after this video, in the next video, I will teach you what is called gain margin and what is phase crossover frequency, how to calculate gain margin of a system. So this is your, we have solved today, we have solved the whole root locus problem. Today we have solved the whole root locus problem, and today we have solved the whole root locus related issues. Next video, in the next video, I will teach you what is gain margin and what is phase crossover frequency, and tomorrow I will teach you two problems regarding gain margin. Okay.